In today's mounting global competitiveness and economic uncertainties, the construction industry faces daunting tasks of completing projects efficiently, on time, within costs, and with acceptable quality, meeting the needs of the clients and other stakeholders. Regrettably, for many years now, the industry has not lived to its real potential. Projects are often completed late, cost more, and in some cases with questionable qualities. In many cases, projects are delivered by adversarial teams who are more concerned about meeting their own immediate needs rather than the requirement of the final customers and other stakeholders. Now, there is a better way of managing and integrating the efforts of various parties in the construction supply chain. It is a structured process that promotes harmonious working relationship between the various parties, encouraging the parties to work together to overcome difficulties and solving problems and delivering true project objectives. We call this partnering. But what is partnering? It is a collaborative approach that is applied in managing construction project implementation to improve its performance. It integrates all members of the construction value chain to work together against the challenges of the project rather than against each other. It is essential to understand that the partnering approach is one of the best ways to help overcome these situations. Multi-layered project structure, fragmentation and working in silos, adversarial culture due to unbalanced risk allocation, inability to meet the needs and expectations of the project stakeholders, lack of mutual trust, multitude of disputes resulting from ineffective communication, unrealistic compressed completion period. When is partnering crucial in project implementation? In what circumstances would partnering be the most beneficial? It is important to understand that projects with the following characteristics will stand to benefit more out of partnering. When the risk level is high, when projects are large and complex with a certain extent of uncertainties, when predictability of time, cost and quality is required, when diversified expertise are required, when projects offer repeated implementation.
Partnering is one of the means that has been used throughout the world as an approach that can create a suitable environment for better communication, better appreciation of the role and responsibility of each parties. So if you take the situation whereby, for example, a contract is modeled after a partnering contract, where all parties are involved early in the stage. In other words, the client is aware that what he wants will be determined by the outcome of the consultants, who also needs to be aware that whatever is designed will have to be built by a contractor, and each party can help improve in the delivery so that at the end of the day, a better value project can be obtained. So basically, partnering is a means of contract to appreciate the role, responsibilities, and ability and innovation that each party can bring to the project to give it a much better value.
CIDB has developed the partnering program premised on the recommendations of the Construction Industry Master Plan. To offer a comprehensive insight on partnering, CIDB has prepared a publication entitled Key Perspectives on Partnering in Malaysia as a useful reference in gaining a wider understanding of partnering. To facilitate the implementation of partnering, CIDB has also developed a partnering implementation guidebook to provide a basic framework and a quick guide for those considering to adopt partnering for construction projects in Malaysia.
It has to work as a collaborative structure. So we have the client, the consultant team, and the construction team. Now, in terms of the client, it is the outcome the client gets in terms of the quality, ensuring that the project is completed on time. So it's all about the product and making sure it's delivered on time and within budget. And in terms of the consultants, it is to design the project with the construction management team, working alongside them so that the designs are buildable. They get the buildability inputs at the design stage, and that way you can eliminate a lot of the risks, hazards and potential cost or time issues in the design stage. And for the contractors, the subcontractors, they get paid promptly and on time because payments are made from the client and it's all open book. They work in a very open framework in terms of the contracting structure. So if it's a design and build, they may enter into a contract with the design and build firm, but it is still, because of the open book nature of it, the subcontractors know that they are aware of all the payments that are certified and they get paid in due time. So all the stakeholders in the process benefit out of a partnering arrangement.
Key elements of partnering: common goals and objectives, mutual trust, openness, effective communication, structured partnering approach, team building, monitoring and evaluation, dispute resolution. With the understanding of the partnering approach, the key elements and the right process to adopt, undoubtedly we will be able to obtain the best of benefits, such as a harmonious working environment complete with cooperation, teamwork and trust, value towards a long-term relationship amongst all partners, equally shared risks. Projects are delivered in time, within cost and with quality assurance. Encourage innovative adaptation for long-term profitability. Greatly minimizes conflicts and unnecessary wastage. Project delivery will be better managed through early involvement from relevant members in the supply chain. A responsive team can be established that is fully focused on making the right decisions. Achieving great success from the partnering approach becomes much more pronounced when these critical factors are included. Having adequate resources from all parties. There is commitment and support from top management. Interdependence among all parties with recognized openness and trustworthy. Implement effective communication, cooperation, and having the right mechanism for succinct troubleshooting. Goals and objectives are set upon and obligations are fulfilled responsibly by all. Problems are resolved swiftly through productive joint problem-solving team and approach. Empowerment to resolve issues in a timely manner.
Partnering basically is a relationship management strategy that offers a new way for client, consultant, contractor, subcontractor as well as suppliers to work together against the challenges of the project rather than against each other. It started off in the USFA sometime in the 1900s actually, and it was introduced to the UK and the Australian construction industries in the early 1990s as part of a broader set of industry reforms primarily led by government. In the UK, it was long realized that the procurement process based on competitive tendering was not delivering the desired results to client and industry. The Latham and the Egan reports, published in 1994 and 1998, have been influential in promoting partnering in the UK construction industry. Australia has been known as one of the few countries which has adopted relational contracting with great effect. The UK and the Australian experience is, for historical reasons, very relevant to the Hong Kong situation as it will be so for Malaysia. But partnering in Hong Kong developed unique flavour as it will also be so with Malaysia. To date, partnering has been successfully implemented on a variety of projects in all these three countries.
Partnering has been recommended by the Construction Industry Master Plan as a strategy to address key issues of fragmentation, which has plagued the industry for so many years. Partnering promotes long-term sustainability of the construction industry and adds credence to the industry itself. Its incorporation into project delivery mechanism is expected to stimulate the integration of the supply chain, improves client-customer relationships, and enhances the levels of efficiency, productivity, and quality. CIDB remains committed in pursuing partnering as one of the innovative approach in the Malaysian construction industry. With the partnering approach, all parties will be able to deliver projects with enhanced productivity and quality across all value chain to the full satisfaction of the stakeholders. Partnering offers great potential as a means to drive the cultural change needed to develop the industry further. And embracing it is clearly a step in the right direction. Partnering towards improving construction project delivery. CIDB, building your success.